Yo, GG19 is an upper body workout with three main goals. We're gonna bulletproof the wrists and the elbows. We're gonna grow the forearms, biceps, and triceps. We're also gonna prep for advanced push-up and pull-up work. I'm gonna break it all down for you now. Lego. Band underhand grip triceps push down. Now this is gonna preferentially work the medial or inner tricep muscle, which tends to be the weakest of the three muscles, okay? And it's very important to get this guy developed for elbow health. Much like when this guy, the lower inner quad VMO muscle is not strong enough, the knee is at risk. Same thing with the elbow. So we're going reverse grip here, underhand, go lighter than normal, especially because we're going one side at a time. I like to kind of split the stance so we have enough clearance for the arm and try to get even a slight active hip hinge. So again, it's almost like I'm at the top of a bicep curl here and I get a nice full range of motion as I exhale through, squeeze it out and try to really get that inner tricep fired. Inhale it back slow and controlled. So exhale, squeeze it, bring it back, all right? Don't worry about speed on this. You're trying to get activation. So this guy right here, let's fire him up, let's build him up, let's fortify those elbows. Band overhand grip curl or reverse curl. This is gonna isolate the forearms because the biceps cannot assist with this grip. In particular, the brachioradialis muscle really helps fortify the elbow joint. Now look, you can see with this particular band setup, I don't have any tension, especially when the arm is fully extended. So what I can do here is, I can kind of step on it like this, secure it down as much as needed. So again, I have at least at the beginning of the movement, a little bit of tension in the band. And then all I'm gonna do is exhale up, pull it up as high as I can, right about to shoulder level, squeezing those elbow flexors hard, inhale it down. Make sure we're not moving too much at the shoulder. That elbow kind of should be in the exact same place the whole time in terms of going like this. Just keep it pinned, squeeze it for a count or two, lower and control. Make this a range of motion and then contraction focus at the top. Peak tension, peak contraction, lower and control. And isolating both sides will strengthen imbalances between sides. Enjoy that one. EQI, overhead triceps extension. Now, EQI stands for eccentric quasi-isometric, meaning we're mixing slow eccentric work with isometric stops all through the range of motion. We're gonna take 90 seconds to slowly go from top to bottom. We lower slowly, we pause for about 5 seconds, and we keep repeating that process till we get all the way down. So we're fortifying the joints in a serious way, really stretching the triceps, but also the shoulders on this one as well. So we get our good position here, use a light pair of 10 to 25 pound dumbbells. Go as light as you need to, especially if you feel any sort of tension in the elbow. And though typically I'll look forward in this case because I want to track the dumbbells at the same time, and you'll see my right side is a little bit off. So I got to work on that. I got to strengthen that imbalance so there's symmetry here. All right, ribs, shoulders down, abs crunched, and here we go. And you're gonna just do smooth inhales and exhales through the nose here. Just stay smooth, keep good breathing. So you'll lower a little bit, try to track them at the same time, hold for 5 seconds. Lower a little bit again, hold it. Lower a bit again, hold it. And I'm just gonna keep going in that manner, all right? And by the time we get close to that 90-second mark, we should be pretty stretched out right about here, but don't let it collapse. Keep a little active tension up, and we're really opening up the lats, the triceps, and we're trying to keep tension in the muscles around the elbow, support the joint. All right, so this is a joint training exercise, but it also gives you an incredible muscle pump at the same time. EQI, incline biceps curl. To get this position locked in, what this will allow us to do versus being completely upright, I can get a better stretch at the bottom of the exercise. So you can do this off of a med ball or stability ball like this. You can also do it off the edge of a bench, or if you have a bench that adjusts, an incline bench that adjusts, you can do it that way too. So I'm gonna take 90 seconds here as part of our joint training technique with EQI to go from top to bottom, smooth inhale and exhale through the nose the whole time, keep the mouth closed, and track these bells at the same time. So I'll start at the top, lower a little bit slowly, and then I'll pause and hold for 5 seconds there. I'll go again. I'm just gonna keep slowly going down. And the beauty of these isometrics, I'm stopping so many places along the way, but no matter where I'm at, I'm also simultaneously building 15 degrees above and below each angle. So I'm taking this full range of motion through the elbow joint, and I'm just tensioning up my muscles, all right? Really building muscle, but mainly training that elbow joint to just handle anything, stay connected. All right, and then obviously the hardest part is right here under that stretch. You got to actively keep tension in those biceps so you don't put too much stress into the elbow. So just holding right there, it's a massive pump. All right, you'll finish off in that position. So again, 90 seconds, top to bottom, and the last 10, 15 seconds, you should be pretty close to fully extending. And then again, not letting the elbows collapse. Keep active tension in the biceps the whole way. Eccentric uneven push-up. I'm gonna show two options here. One is our med ball, the other is a push-up bar. And the focus here is, by elevating this hand, I'm gonna shift more of the weight, so about 60 to 70% is on this arm. This is the arm we're trying to load up. This will assist, but it can't assist as much as normal when it's on the ground because of the mechanical disadvantage of the position here. So eccentric means this. I'm going to take at least 3 to 5 seconds to come down, smoothly inhale through the nose into the belly. Keep as much weight as you can on that forehand, spread those fingers, pause for a count or two, and press up. Now, you're gonna continue in that fashion, ideally staying in motion the whole set. Now, if I can't do the concentric portion anymore, you continue with the eccentric only. So again, slow down. 1 to 2 second pause, just come to the knees, cheat up, and then go back eccentric only. So you'll stay in motion the whole time eccentrically, ideally coming back up too, but when you can't come back up anymore, continue in that fashion, okay? And stay with this grip. We have progression built in the months to come. Now, the other option is, and this actually gives you even more of a disadvantage because it's higher off the ground, but another way to look if you don't want to use the med ball option, I'm here, get set, load this hand, head align with the feet, straight line there, 1 to 2 second pause, push up. You can see that this is off so far to the side that this arm has to do a lot of the work. So we'll do both sides, obviously, lock it down, stay square to the ground, and let's really build up and get ready for those single arm push-ups down the pipe. Uneven towel grip row with an eccentric emphasis. Now, I've got a nice hand towel here, and this is gonna create an uneven grip in a similar fashion the way we did with the push-up, and it also really gives us that crushed towel grip strength too. So the higher I grab up in the towel, the more assistance I can give. The lower I grab in the towel, bigger mechanical disadvantage, meaning this arm has to do more of the work. So maybe middle it up, and what we're gonna do here is you wanna try, especially on the lowering portion of the exercise, to keep as much weight on the bar hand versus the towel. The towel is an assisting hand. So I'll get set, I'm gonna exhale up, hold for a count or two, and then maybe even if I can, shift a little weight over to that left arm. Take at least 35 seconds to fully lower all the way back down, and then repeat. Give a nice good 1 to 2 second squeeze at the top, all right? Now, over time here, we can eventually space these bars further apart, which even makes it more difficult to assist in this arm, but for now, keep it relatively normally spaced, and again, get as much weight over to the bar hand as you can on the eccentric portion of the exercise. Again, bridging the gap, getting you ready for one-arm rows and more advanced pull-up training coming down the lane. EQI dip, we're gonna take 90 seconds to go from top to bottom. We're gonna do a lot of isometric stops along the way and completely bulletproof our upper body joints. So here we go. We get started nice and easy here at the top. Again, mix between a smooth inhale and exhale continuously through the nose. You'll start here, fully locked out. All right, lower a little bit. Pause for 5 seconds. Lower a little bit more. Pause for 5 seconds. Keep the lowering slow. It's a slow stretch and then an isometric pause. I just keep going. Try to stay as upright as you can throughout the process. Keep fighting for it, tensioning. And then again, as you get like in that final 30 seconds of the set, as you're getting closer and closer to the floor, in that final part, I want those knees hovering just above the ground and just do a little active push up through the palms. Just kind of hover, tension, stay balanced, stay even. And if you want to try to come out of the bottom, you can, otherwise just come to the knees. When that timer is up, stand back through and finish the set. But it's an amazing way, especially towards the end of a workout as you get more advanced, just to completely exhaust the muscles, stabilize the joints, and show yourself that you have true ownership of this or any exercise using the EQI technique. EQI pull-up, now you can use the underhand grip where you're strongest. The overhand grip is where you're weakest, so it's the most challenging. The hammer grip is the most joint friendly. You can also mix close, wide. It's totally up to you. Have some fun with it. But ultimately, we're gonna take 90 seconds to go from the top to the bottom, pausing every inch or so for about 5 seconds. So we're mixing the eccentric and isometric work. So let me just show a quick example here. I'm gonna go wide underhand grip, get a nice mobility focus here for the shoulder. And if you can either cheat up or you can do an actual rep. I'll get up there, and then from here, it's gonna be just smooth inhales and exhales through the nose. So pause for about 5 seconds, lower a little bit, another 5. Lower a little bit, another 5. I'm not doing it real speed right now, but you're gonna feel I'm getting the full range of motion here maintained. All right, and the final 15 to 30 seconds, this actually is harder than it looks, where you have a little bit of bend in the elbow. You're gonna try to fight for that. Balance, lock it in, and then you'll finish maybe in the last 10 seconds or so. Arms extended, indoor. If you wanna get a little bit extra stretch to at the bottom, you can. Now, if you can't do it with your body weight, you'll self-assist with your feet, adding a box or step as needed for a higher bar setup. And the same thing too with our dip. You can't do it body weight with the dip, feet down. You can self-assist and do the exercise in this manner as well. So whether you're going unassisted or self-assisted, you'll get amazing work with this technique. Woo! The pump's gonna be precious, but it's also really gonna show some love to those joints. Focus on your form, go as light as you need to, and if you have to self-assist on certain movements, that's totally fine. These are advanced protocols, but we've made them accessible to any fitness level, trying to get the most out of these exercises. So make your post-workout report in the comments section below. You're done in 20 minutes. Get some gains!
Go.
Halfway.
Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest. Go. Halfway. 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 Rest. Go. Half weight. Rest.